I have decided to play The Witcher 3 for the first time ever, and I've been playing non-stop for about 3-4 weeks now. And I have finally reached the end of the storyline, and I wanted to record my reaction to the final battle, which is the Siege of Kaer Morhen.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yeah, I've got no valid reason for really recording it besides fun, honestly, because I really wanted to record my reaction. Before I do anything else, I guess I should catch you guys up on the story so far. So basically this is a witcher. Basically he's like a mutant hunter of monsters. My character's a witcher, he's called Geralt. Fun name. And he basically hunts monsters for money and stuff, and he has a adopted daughter called Ciri, who happens to be like a super powerful being of some sort. It's interesting because she's like got these really cool powers. Ciri is somewhere here. Yeah, this is Ciri. She basically has this elder blood, which basically elder blood is like old blood, which basically means she can travel between worlds somehow, and I don't really understand how. Anyway, we're gonna find out eventually. But she is being hunted by something called a wild hunt, which is these ghosts, basically ghosts on horseback with armor. And they're trying to hunt her down because they want her blood so that they can open a portal from their own dimension to theirs. Anyway, yeah, now we are on the point where we are going to fight this wild hunt. Because Ciri's disappeared, she ran away from home. And now we are about to fight the wild hunt because they're gonna come and try to kill her, basically. So we're gonna take her back to Kaer Morhen, which is where Geralt got his powers from. He's a witcher, he has this... Well, he's basically built to kill monsters. He lives for a long time, he's got powers. It's not like other people, but people obviously hate people like that. But yeah, now the final battle, we're gonna find her in somewhere called the Isle of Mists, and then we are going to fight the I forgot what they're called now, the Wild Hunt. So yeah, first boss in a long time, and that's what we're gonna be doing. So I guess we're gonna get to it. So far in the story, we've met a lot of different people. It's kind of hard to keep up with all of them, but yeah, yeah, I know. Right now we're in the castle of the Emperor, who is a bit of a mean guy, and I don't like him at all. He is apparently Ciri's dad, biological dad, which is crazy to me. But anyway, Geralt has all these different powers. Erden is like a magic trap sign that he can do, so he just puts it down. It's very useless, honestly, but yeah. Quen is a power that he can use to put up a shield, which I use all the time. Igni is fire, so he just puts fire out. Axii, you can manipulate somebody's minds, just make them do what you want them to do. And Ard is basically a pushing power, so you can just push anybody away, use a telekinetic blast. Yeah, and obviously all these other powers. Hold on a second. Anyway, yep, that is basically all I can think of right now. We also have 3 other witches there and Geralt's girlfriend, who are also going to be waiting for us at Kaer Morhen so that we can go for this war against the Wild Hunt. So now we need to go to Skellige. This is Skellige, one of my favorite places. It's beautiful. I'll show you why. Troll dice where we need to see, and I'll show you why I find this the most beautiful place.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yeah, so as that explained, that creature, that person in that picture, not being on the ground, was apparently he used to be somebody called a Uma. He was like a really tiny, ugly dude. But he was cursed, and he became that creature, and then we managed to save him, but he's basically... I think he's about to die, but we don't know yet. But yeah, that is what's going on now. That mage, that ugliest man in the world, became a mage. Well, was a mage. And yeah, this is why. Well, it's snowy and stuff, but look at that view. It's a glorious view. Favorite spot in the game by far. Anyway, now we need to ride off to those yellow spots on the map. It's gonna take a little while because this is my first time running through this. Oh, can't get myself, of course. Now yeah, I wanted to record this because I wanted to record my reaction to me getting through this final battle with you guys. Where's my horsey? Get over here. Roach. Alright, there you go. There he is. This is Roach, my horse. Dumb name, I know. Roach, like a cockroach. But yeah, I wanted to record my reaction to the final battle of The Witcher 3 with you guys, because I've been told that this is one of the best games ever made. One of my best friends also begged me to record it anyway, so I was like, sure, why not? More exposure as well. But yeah, well, swing around. That's why we're here. Get on a boat. Oh, you could have told me that. If you told me that, I would have gone somewhere else. You just said go to Skellige. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, got a boat. Get on the boat. Okay. Now we're gonna travel. Oh my god, this Isle of Mist is so far away. 2,000 meters. Okay, guess we got some time to chill. Anyway, so far in the game, I guess I'll recap as much as I can, or as much as I can remember. So we started off with Geralt and his mentor. Mentor is this old, really fun guy called, Vizimir, that's it. Vesemir. He's also a Witcher, one of the oldest ones. And we were hunting for, those flying creatures are sirens. I don't like them. But we were hunting for Yennefer, his girlfriend, who had disappeared basically, so we were trying to find her. And eventually did find her. We had to fight this big old griffin on the way, this flying cat creature. Shut up, creature. Get out. Go. I'm not here to fight you. Go fight your own battles, creature. Anyway. Bro. Yeah, that's it. Get out of here. I'm not here to fight you. God. So desperate for attention. Anyway. Yeah, so Vizimir and us, we were looking for Yennefer. We found her. Yennefer is a sorceress. She's a witch, basically. But she's like this... It's hard to explain. She's not a good witch, but she's not a bad witch either. She's more like a witch who serves her own purposes. And she's also kind of Ciri's adoptive mother. So yeah, we were looking for her. Turns out she's working for the Emperor, who... I'm not sure about the history of the game, but apparently the Emperor is not really a good person. And Geralt doesn't like him at all. So there's been history there. And yeah, now she's working for him. Well, the rocky road. Turns out that Geralt had lost his memory and was apparently cheating on his girlfriend, but now that's sorted. I don't understand how. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. But yeah, then after that we were basically hunting for Ciri this entire game, hunting for his adopted daughter. Just going everywhere. We went to places like, there's a place called Nilfgaard, which is like a big city. It's essentially London, if you count it technically. It's huge, so much to do there. We met a bunch of old people there, did a bunch of different quests. What are those? Oh, the same thing. Then we went to Velen, which is this horrible old place. We met a guy called the Baron, which I found a really interesting character, because he was a drunk who beat up his family, but he was like a regretful one. He regretted everything he did, and then eventually we found out that his wife apparently had gotten cursed as well, and we were trying to lift the curse, but we ended up making it worse, and then we accidentally had her killed, and it was a sad situation, and then he eventually killed himself. I liked him as well. Oh, for frick's sake, get out of here. Bro, yeah, that's it, go away. Nobody wants you. You still following me? Yeah, good. Anyway, after the Baron of Velen killed himself, we had to move on. We went to Nilfgaard after that, then we went to Skellige, which is this spot, which I'll look around a bit. Can't really see much. But yeah, we went to this place, Skellige, to look for her. Turns out that, yeah, that Ciri had apparently arrived here, but she caused like a massive explosion, magic explosion, which created a massive crater. We had investigated the crater. Turns out there'd been a big fight there with the mage and the Wild Hunt and Ciri as well. It was a big fight. And yeah, then eventually we found out that Ciri and the mage had arrived back in a different area of Skellige. Some guys had taken them in, helped them out a bit, and then the Wild Hunt arrived again. They're on horseback, they have armor, they're basically demons in armor, so I'm scared to fight them. But yeah, eventually Ciri and the mage managed to escape, but she wanted to save the people who had helped her, but because the... Oh, for crying out loud, what's following me? Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Get out of here. Oh. And you're still alive. Oh, God. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Jeez. Leave me alone. I'm trying to talk here. Anywho. Turns out that the mage then put her to sleep, but something happened. We're not sure what happened on the way to their escape, but somehow the mage got cursed and turned into this ugly little blob of a person who could only say the word Uma. So he's called Uma. And after that, turns out like that the Baron had actually had Uma for a while for some reason. Don't really understand how, but that happened. And then, oh wow, what is that spire? Is that the Isle of Mists? God, it's huge. Yeah. Anyway, then we brought Uma back to Kaer Morhen, which is his home basically, Geralt's home, where he trained and where he was created into a Witcher. And over there we did a spell and we found out that Uma was actually the mage who had been cursed to become that creature, and then he told us that he hid Ciri in this Isle of Mists. My goodness, look at that spire. Right behind the sail over there, if you can see it. It's huge. That must be it. Finally. But yeah, he told us that he had hidden Ciri on the Isle of Mists. So before we decided to get her, we decided to go and get some friends to help us in the battle, because there's going to be a big fight. If the Wild Hunt knows where she is, they're going to bring a whole army, so we need to be careful. So yeah, we found some friends, brought them all together, and now finally we are here. Knowing everything we know, everything we can know about everything. Everything I know, at least. Honestly, part of the reason I wanted to play this game is my friend pushed me to it, but at the same time, I've watched the show, The Witcher, and I really enjoyed it, and I was like, you know what, I want to see what all the fuss is about the game, and needless to say, I see what the fuss is about now. It's a fantastic game, in every way possible. Okay, I'm just gonna get off the helm for a second, because I want to see this island properly. Yeah, take your time, Geralt. Whew, look at that thing. What is that? It's like a building on top of that. Whew, it's huge. How are you gonna get up there? Wish I had teleportation powers. Why didn't they add that to his powers skills? Anywho. Yep, so that's where we are at now. Trying to find Ciri, bring her back to Kaer Morhen, and start a war. This will be very interesting. And I wanted to bring you guys along for the ride because Skellige Isle's okay. Because why not, you know, like, you guys were there for my entire ride during The Last of Us and the God of War series. And some of you were there for Arkham Knight as well, but I didn't really finish that. Ooh, missed. And yeah, I thought that you guys might as well join me for this final moments of The Witcher, the Wild Hunt. It is very misty here, but then again I understand why it's called the Isle of Mists. This is... what? Yeah, I understand. Save your game in a manual save slot. Okay, I'll do that now. Yep, let's do it there. Your side quest will no longer be available. Recommended level character. Yeah, I'm on level 27, so I'm fine. Oh, here we go. I don't get why you got off a horse and onto a boat and off a boat. What? Oh yeah, yes, the mist. Basically the mage had given us some sort of light to follow when we got to the Isle of Mists. So now we're gonna follow this light, and it's gonna lead us to Ciri. This will be it's gonna be very interesting.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift.
Yeah, we know.
But Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it.
This is unskippable.
The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalok, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped
the woman
Ciri
in that
flee
picture,
the
that's Yennefer.
then
The guy on the
hidden her
far
away
right, on top
the
of
Isle of
Uma's head,
Mists.
that's Vizimir. Vizimir's fun. He's been around for ages. He's funny as well. That's why I'll be sad if something happens to him. Pray something doesn't happen to him, man. Where are we now? Okay. Wait, why did I get the boat? Stupid me. There's the firefly leading us, aren't we? This way. I don't see anything.
Show me what you got.
Wait, where'd it go? It's behind us. Crap. Hold on a second. These guys are frustrating me now. I'm using my crossbow to get rid of them. There's one more. Up here. That's fine. Okay, hold on a second. I might have to pause the stream for a second. I need to do something quickly.